Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Mudcat here, out for a ride. We got back from our trip down to Tellico Plains and North Carolina and all that area down in there. Had a good time. We caught some decent weather the first 3 days, and it was a little cool, but it was sunshiny and clear and wasn't too bad. And the last day we had rain, so we come home in the rain. Gonna stay an extra day and kind of plan to run up the Blue Ridge Parkway, but that didn't pan out because of the rain. It was supposed to rain the following 2 days after we left, so anyway, we still had a good time. Had a good cabin, Tellico Vacation Rentals. We stayed in the Crazy Bear cabin. Really nice place, fairly new. And I'd definitely rent from them again. Had a good time. We rode down there and stopped along the way in Cookeville, Tennessee. Stayed the night there and then rode on down. We took the back roads for the most part, getting there especially. We just had a few miles on a four lane, and that was it. All the rest of it was 2 lanes all the way there. Nice scenic roads. I rode down around the Chattanooga area, Mount Eagle, Pilot Mountain. A lot of nice roads down in that area. We rode around the Taming the Dragon area, of course. We did the Charahoe Skyway and Moonshiner 28, Joe Brown Highway. That's one I like. It's not known that well. And we of course did the Dragon on the last day. Totally uneventful. Nobody passed us. Come through there right after lunch. I thought it'd be a bad time, but we ate lunch at that Tapaco Lodge there on the water. Really nice place to eat. Probably a nice place to stay. I've never stayed there, but real nice food, real nice scenery. Nice place to be. And the Dragon, like I said, was uneventful. We got our obligatory picture, and here it is. We I don't know, we just kind of toured the sides when we went by Fields of the Wood, which is a Christian place down there. And that's really a cool place to go. I just kind of stumbled upon it last time I was there, and took my wife down there, and I knew she'd like it, so we spent probably half a day walking around there and looking at the sights and the gift shop and just reading the different stuff that they have. We ate at Tellico Grains for lunch one day. That was really good. Definitely hit that place again. Mexican place there inside of Tellico. It was okay, not great, but it was okay. Service was good. They kind of hovered around us. I don't think they were very busy, and kind of hovered around us to make sure we had everything we needed. But I guess that's to be expected. That's better than them ignoring you, I guess. We're in the town of Santa Claus right now. I remember coming here. It's called Santa Claus Land, I believe, back then, as a kid. Been here for 75 years, this place has, I see. That's a long time. They draw a big crowd just about every day, all over the place. This year with the COVID and everything, they were still open. I think they opened in July or something. And they was limited capacity and scheduled times for rides, and I don't know how they did it, but I don't know if places like this made any money at all. They always have one big new thing that they add every year here. I haven't been there since the kids growed up. But it is a nice clean park. Got some great big roller coasters and stuff in it. Nice setup for camping there. I'll go down this road, you can see it a little better, maybe. My kids used to get season passes to this because that was the cheapest way, and we don't live that far away. The time to come is on a rainy day. You can see all the fancy loop-to-loop roller coasters they got. The time to come is on a rainy day, and most people give up on it and go back home when then the sun comes out, so you can go over there for a few hours and ride things like that. So that's what my kids did whenever they were younger. Season passes. My daughter actually worked there for 1 year. I don't know if she did it 2 years or not. I can't remember. But it's a nice, clean little park. I'm going to turn around and go back now the original way I was going. But the ride home from Tellico down there, it was about 7 hours. We come the interstate back. We left out at 5:30 in the morning from Tellico, Tennessee, and it was raining, but there was kind of a little break, no yellow rain, no heavy rain, and so we went and turned the keys into our cabin and headed back. By the time we got to the interstate, it was getting light, and we had rain almost all the way back, everything except for maybe the last hour. And it was interesting. I learned some lessons on that trip that I will definitely follow in the future. One, I won't go anywhere without my heated gear from September to May. The mountains do get pretty cold, and that heated gear is really nice. So it would have made it more comfortable for both of us. But that's one good thing about heated grips is you've always got them with you. You don't have to worry about bringing them. But whenever I got home, I put my controller on my bike for my heated gear, and it's on there today. It's, I don't know, 56 today, not too bad. But I learned that, and also my wife was taking so much stuff. This was her first time traveling by motorcycle, and she thought she needed to bring everything, I guess. So right at the last minute, I changed my mind on taking my full face helmet to taking my half helmet, because our plan was to take 2-lane roads there and back, and the forecast was clear, you know, a little bit cool, but no rain. So at the last minute, I took my full face off and set it aside and grabbed my half helmet. And the trip back, at least 6 hours in the rain in a half helmet, was miserable and not very safe at all. The rain wasn't real bad, but when the trucks would pass and make that mist, and it would get on the inside and outside of my glasses, I couldn't hardly see anything at all. So I learned that lesson. From now on, I will take a helmet with a visor on it. I'm actually going to try to pick up a new helmet. I tried to buy one down there, but they didn't have my size. I looked at the HJC I-90. It's a new modular helmet. They didn't have my size though, so oh well. But we did have a good trip. Even the ride back home was interesting. The Sennas made it very nice. We could communicate. If you travel with a significant other, I highly recommend some kind of communication system. I don't know if Sena, whatever it is, Cardo, whatever it is, I'd recommend you get one. It makes the ride more enjoyable for both of you, because you can talk, I guess. If your significant other talks a lot, like mine does, her battery runs down, but that's okay. It would last about 8 hours, and then it would die, it seemed like. So that Senna that we have of hers is, my gosh, I think that thing's 4 or 5 years old, and it still works good. The mic cover stopped the popping and cracking of it, so when you move the mic boom, it still has a little bit, but not too bad. It was bearable. But and get your significant other, make sure she's comfortable. We struggled getting comfortable on this bike. The tour pack really helps, and the seat, I put the floorboards on for her so she can move her feet around a little bit, and that curved backrest on the tour pack, and it's not too bad. My wife's had a couple back surgeries, so her back isn't the greatest, and she would get real tired of sitting in the same position. But we've got this lined out. Now she falls asleep on it, so I don't know what I'm going to have to do to keep her awake. But we're going to take another trip next year. Don't know where we'll go, but we're going to start planning it this winter and get everything ready. Probably take it early summer. But, the Taming the Dragon area, not necessarily Taming the Dragon, but the area down there is really nice. The Dragon was crowded, but the other roads weren't too bad at all. There was, you know, people on them, but not a lot at all. It was probably one of the best times I've ever went, that the weather was good and the crowds weren't huge. So that dude's got a snowplow on. I hope he's not anticipating anything. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk at you later. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section. I'd appreciate it if you would hit the like button or subscribe button if you like the content. If you have any ideas for content, just let me know there in the comment section. And like I say, I'm really just doing this for myself, but it's something to do. It's enjoyable. Gives me an excuse to ride. Everybody likes to ride, so that's why we're all here. You guys have a good day. Mudcats out.